the Pisces. Cast my line, now they're biting. Yeah, rocky coasts and lighthouses. What she knows now, I doubt it. Talk to me nice. I think your confusion starts with street lights.
Hi Libra, welcome to your February 2020 tarot reading, you guys, and thank you so much in advance for those of you guys who are still clicking on my videos, even though they are coming out towards the very end of February. So obviously I am working with 3 different tarot decks this month, you guys. These are actually oracle decks. We've got the Moonology oracle deck, the Iris oracle deck, and then we've got traditional Rider-Waite, okay? So if you want to look more into those details, they will be in the description box for you guys. Very excited to combine Aquarius and Pisces energy this month. So I do want to wish you guys all a happy February, or I hope that you guys had a happy February and that you guys enjoyed the portal of love that opened up on February 14th. Okay? So Libra, yeah, we are going to start here with the traditional tarot, okay? We've got the Justice card here. I was just sitting here shuffling with your energy, and this is you guys. For those of you guys who are new, this is something I like to do at the beginning of my readings to just give me an idea of what the zodiac sign I'm reading for is going through as they watch this reading, or, you know, in February. So let's go ahead and see what cards are lining up right behind you, Libra, and see if this resonates with any of you guys. So, you know, this is the Justice card, and this is you. And we do have the Tower. I shuffled quite a bit for you guys, okay? It didn't take me that long to connect with you, but trust me, these cards have been shuffled. And we do have the Tower. This was just at the bottom of the deck for the Virgo reading. So Virgo is the sign right behind you guys, and whatever Virgo is going through kind of subconsciously affects Libra. So Virgos are going through a lot of subconscious towers, and that makes sense why Libra is also being affected by that. There's just some kind of change or shakeup that definitely might be taking place. It might involve some kind of something in court. This may be some kind of disaster or chaos, or, you know, disruption. Something. I feel chaos for you. I always say Libras are the archangels of chaos. You guys have a lot to balance out, so you guys are the archangels of chaos and justice. But this is Mars energy. Okay, I think Mars is in Capricorn squaring you right now in February. It was in Sagittarius. So yeah, we've got some kind of action that you've been wanting to take that maybe you felt like you couldn't take, or you were too afraid to take, or just wouldn't take, and the universe is coming in February and kind of blowing that. This is to help you, Libra. Okay, this is something that wasn't stable. With this combination, it could be a divorce, it could be a relationship, but I think some of you guys may need a lawyer or legal advice, or it might be the court or the law may be involved, like police, ambulance, you know, whatever, anybody in authority. This is what the Justice card talks about. In fairness, okay, someone here is trying to be really fair when it comes to this Tower. But Libra, since this is the card right behind you, this is the most important excuse me, most important message for February. And we do have the World, so this is something falling apart karmically. This is to end a cycle. You could be dealing with an Aquarius, Scorpio, Leo, or Taurus. But with this here, this is Saturn and Mars. And these energies will meet up in Capricorn eventually. Mars and Saturn, they definitely will. So this is karmic actions that you're meant to take. This is definitely something falling apart. It's the absolute ending to a chapter. If this is something you've been through multiple times, this is the final countdown. But yeah, this is falling apart, and this time it's really going to close a chapter. You guys may even be celebrating this. It might have to do with travel with the World card, or maybe it has something to do with the World Wide Web, like online. I just see that there's some kind of change or sudden revelation or shakeup that's going on in Libra's world. Like, someone here may feel like their world is falling apart in February, but you're going to get closure. There is a need to protect yourself here and have boundaries with this card here, the Saturn card. Just know that there's some kind of restriction here that's Mars is actually trying to motivate you away from. So it makes sense why the Four of Swords would be next. Here's that air energy for you, Libra, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy. This is the card of healing, meditation, praying. Some of you guys, after some kind of blow up in February, some kind of ending or completion to a cycle. Cycles, very important. There is a cycle of towers here that you guys have been through at least 10 times. Wow. Luckily, you guys are able to balance things out mentally and be detached, because you guys are going to need to heal from whatever this is. You know, you may need at least 4 months, 4 weeks, 4 days to kind of heal and let this cycle end. You may need to pray. You may need to meditate or sleep. Okay, you can only tap into the Four of Swords energy when you're laying on your back in this position. So there is a need here to meditate and pray, specifically in regards to a decision or feeling indecisive. This is a Libra card here. You guys could be dealing with a Libra yourself. But the Two of Swords talks about somebody who isn't making a decision. But when the Two of Swords comes out this close to the Four of Swords, you guys just need to meditate on a decision. Maybe you guys haven't made your mind up. Like I said, Libras are very, very associated with indecision. Don't feel no type of way. Pisces are too. It's very hard for, I would say it's hard for dual signs like Pisces, Gemini, and Libra to make up their mind, because we're able to see things from both sides of the perspective. You know, that's kind of how justice is too. There's two sides to justice. There's two sides to every story. So you're trying to be fair, but I'm telling you here, there's like some kind of stagnance. Okay, some of you guys just need to take a mental break here in February. Give yourself some time to really just not do anything after this Tower and completion. I mean, these two cards are very powerful. We've got two major arcana here, and the rest are minor. Okay, this is minor, but Libra, you're going through some major completion, and I'm telling you, in order for this completion to be felt and to be reached in February, the universe may come in and strike something by lightning. The Tower is something that we weren't able to change on our own, but it wasn't a stable foundation. It was very sturdy anyway. This relationship, this situation, this place, this person, whatever this Tower is, it could be so many different things for all of you. But after this completion, this was quite a shakeup, and you're going to realize whatever this Tower was, whatever this unexpected event was, it did cause a completion in a certain area of your life. It is going to open up a new chapter for you. You're just going to need some time to kind of literally just, you know, I'm telling you to meditate on your indecision. There may be two or more decisions. There are definitely two different truths here that Libra is focused on. Okay, this may be your truth that is crossed by someone else's truth. This may be the indecision that you felt during the new moon in Pisces. I do see a new moon up there in the corner. And that was taking place just a couple of days ago on February 22nd, 23rd, 24th. That may be the time period where you guys are just giving yourself some time, like 4 days. Together, this makes the Six of Swords. So this might even be a decision to leave a situation, move on to calmer waters. Someone here definitely needs to give their mind a rest from going back and forth, back and forth. Moving on, we do have the Page of Swords. So this is a young water sign. Someone needs to find a new way to express their emotion because they're really extremely in their head. This may be a child, okay, but this is a new love. Someone here, there may be new love coming to you. Someone here may be trapped in their head. You may be keeping yourself trapped in a certain situation, Libra, which might be why you can't express these new feelings. We have a Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio woman showing up here. And we do have the Devil card. So I am led to talk about emotional restriction. Wow, someone here is in a very emotionally toxic relationship. Okay, you may be dealing with Capricorn, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, Leo. We don't have any earth signs showing up. I don't think Libra's feeling very stable financially in February for some reason, but this right here is an indication of a toxic relationship between water signs, whatever that might mean. It doesn't mean it has to be a water sign. But Libra, we do have Scorpio heavily. And we do, yeah, someone here has an emotional attachment to something, and it's not a connection, meaning that there isn't harmonious flow between the two of you. There's chains of restriction. That might be what's crumbling down. That there is something very karmic and toxic coming to an end here. You might be dealing with a Capricorn. But we do have Leo, like something is holding you back from emotional fulfillment, Libra. You are very in your head with the Nine of Swords, sleepless nights. But this is the second time I've seen new love coming to you at some point in February or maybe early March. You see, new love was coming to you here when you're stuck in your head. So regardless of how stuck in your head you are and detached you may seem, somebody still is able to connect with you emotionally. It might be a younger Leo. There may be a Leo child important here, but someone here is coming forward to express new love. It might be a home environment here, but there's also something to tame here. But wow, heavy message here about emotional attachments, whether you're dealing, whatever. It could be anything that someone here may have a drinking problem, okay? Or they just may be very toxic emotionally, all right? But yeah, we had two different messages about new love coming to Libra at some point when you're really stuck in your head, or maybe new love has got you stuck in your head, okay? So you're keeping yourself trapped somewhere, Libra, possibly until you make a decision, because this is kind of like a stoplight. The Two of Swords isn't going anywhere. She's stagnant. Okay, it's a crossroads, a stalemate. Like, you know what? My hands are up. White flag waving. I'm not really sure what to do. I need to think about this. I need to think about this. Give me some time to think about this. 4 days. And again, yeah, this might have something to do with the Six of Swords. Since 4 plus 2 is 6, this is about moving on to calmer waters, where you're not so in your head, Libra, about love and feelings and emotions. Like, it's very interesting, the underlying energy here, okay, of what's holding you back from this toxic a connection, or this a toxic attachment to a person, place, or thing. Because this is a relationship, okay? You guys are in a toxic emotionally relationship. It may not be toxic mentally or financially, but I'm seeing a clear indication here of an emotional attachment someone has. This might be an ex. You may be with someone else, because I do see several different connections here. A new connection coming in to free Libra from a prison of some sorts. Yeah, we have the Ace of Cups and the Nine of Swords. You guys have, maybe this is about walking away from one relationship, having a little bit of anxiety and sleepless nights, but then there's this new love coming in. It's very passionate. Okay, it's very emotionally fulfilling. Don't hold yourself back from that. Okay, make sure you're being as stable and mature emotionally as you can be when you're dealing with this toxic emotional hold that someone has on you. Okay, it's time for Libra to get back in touch with what they really feel, so that you can free yourself from a situation that you've been stuck in. Okay, a lot of air energy there, but yeah, this is completing. The Tower is blowing this out of the water so that you guys can step into balance and fairness and justice. So, all right, hopefully that message resonated with someone out there. Now we're going to move into the Moonology. Some of you could definitely be dealing with a Capricorn, but just know your hard work is paying off, Libra. Now, the reason these videos are so late, you guys, is because I really wanted these messages to be incorporated in this reading. So I didn't have these cards until about mid-February. Okay, I had to travel to my sister's house to get them. They were given to me like 6 months ago, but they stayed at my sister's house. So I'm like, you know what? I have got to go get those cards, because I cannot do my Aquarius Pisces readings, meaning February, because we're going through Aquarius and Pisces energy. In Libra, I do want to briefly mention that is 5th house and 6th house energy for you. So as far as astrologically, this month is all about you guys living a more pleasurable and fun and creative lifestyle when it comes to romance and expressing yourself, you know, when it comes to the job and the services you offer other people. That's what Pisces represents for you. Aquarius is very harmonious energy for you. It's a fellow air sign like you, and it does talk about romance and creativity and pleasure. So the first half of February could have been a little bit more mentally pleasant than the second half, especially because we're going through a Mercury retrograde in your 6th house now. So it's time for you guys to really reflect and do some changes when it comes to your day-to-day routine and the services and health, you know, your job, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, that's why the videos are late, because I thought this was going to be a great addition to my tarot readings, because Aquarius does rule astrology and Pisces is very related to the moon. So yeah. All right, there is a card coming out here. Wow, we have the new moon in Aquarius. I'm going to get you a new card, Libra, because I wasn't really focusing. But there is energy that is gaining momentum, and we also have bring love into the situation. Wow, you know what, Libra? I'm going to keep this for you, because I think this happened for a reason. It came out very swiftly. So please know that luck is on your side. You could be dealing with a Sagittarius. You could be dealing with an Aquarius. Someone here may have an Aquarius moon. But there's energy in your life that is gaining momentum. That is extremely important for you guys to know moving forward. Now, the reason why I think this is important, because we were talking about Aquarius energy as this came out briefly. And I was talking about how Aquarius represents romance and love and soulmates for you, because it's your 5th house on the zodiac wheel. So Aquarius season, the first half of February, was all about bringing love into a situation, being a bit more lighthearted. And we did have a new moon in Aquarius last month around the end of January, like around January 24th. So there may be something significant about around a month ago, last month, the end of how January ended. Okay, because this is the new moon in Aquarius. Some of you may have Aquarius energy in your charts. Or again, you could be dealing with Aquarius moon. And if you are, this could be someone who's a little bit... It's interesting that you're bringing love into a situation where someone may have been a bit detached emotionally, a bit stubborn, a bit more intellectual processing their emotion. But this is the water bearer, okay? So there's healing coming. And please know that this is a new moon. So this is about setting intentions to bring love into a situation, okay? Setting intentions to be a bit more emotionally open. I'm not sure who is honking their horn so much outside, but hi. Like, so yeah, bringing love into a situation since the new moon in Aquarius, especially for those of you guys who are feeling a bit detached emotionally, which we already kind of knew. Someone else may have been a bit detached emotionally as well, but yeah, I'm getting someone here is definitely planting seeds of intention. Okay, so let's get you a message from the Iris Oracle deck. Okay, this is going to be really good to use for Aquarius Pisces energy as well, because the images are really strange and they are going to help me use my intuition. Okay, wow, Libra, the card that comes right out is Death to the Deceitful. So this is reminding me a little bit of the Seven of Swords. We have the card 76. Hopefully you guys can see the cards okay. This is like maybe July 6th maybe important, or June 7th for some of you guys out there. But death to the deceitful. Something in your life that was a lie is dying. Okay, that could be a person, a place, or thing, but all things that are not true to you, Libra, truly true, they will be put to death. They will transform. They will die. There may be tears of joy here, but you're seeing with your third eye what is toxic, what is dead, what is bad for you, what is potentially harmful. So you want to let those things lay to rest, those people, places, and things, so that you can bring love into a situation, so that those intentions can manifest. Basically, in order for that to happen, there will need to be something in your life that is not true and that is a lie that needs to kind of go away. You could be dealing with a Scorpio. This really reminds me of the Seven of Swords, though. Someone, like a sneaky situation, someone trying to get away with any situations where someone's trying to get away with something or they're not telling the whole truth. I just saw 1616 on the clock, so that's 77 basically. So there's a lot of change here, okay? Bottom of the deck is 44, okay? So we've got your dreams are closer than you think. Okay, especially as you literally see fake friends, haters, you know, toxic relationships, people that lie to you or use you in any way, sneaky, just not true. As those situations kind of shed from your life, your dreams are getting closer and closer than you think. And this could definitely be that Ace of Cups energy, that new love, that new healing. Okay, whatever it is that you're dreaming for and reaching for, Libra, in your emotions, it's overflowing and it's much, much, much closer than you think. Maybe even as close as April 4th. Because 4-4, right? And I do want to briefly mention here, the next full moon after the Virgo full moon in March will be a Libra full moon. So you guys are getting really close to subconscious completion. The Virgo full moon on March 9th will be in your 12th house, but we'll save that information for March, okay? So yeah, Libra, let's go ahead and get you a tarot card here to kind of complete this reading. So for the final part of this reading, I am going to get a card, and we're going to look online because Aquarius rules technology. So I do want to incorporate technology and intuition again for these readings. And we're going to go ahead and look up the traditional meaning of whatever card comes out for you as a message, Libra. So give me one card as a message for the zodiac sign of Libra for February 2020, please. What's the message for Libra? And we have the Two of Wands. Very interesting. Virgo received the Three of Wands. And the Two of Wands was extremely, extremely, extremely indicated. And look, we have the Tower wanting to come out with that message. Bottom of the deck, Libra, for your reading is the Ten of Swords. Okay, there is going to be certain endings. They may seem painful, but this is the light at the end of the tunnel, okay? A lot of darkness here that you've been through. A lot of energy where someone made you feel like a victim, backstabbed, betrayal. That situation is coming to an end. There's something painful that is coming to an end. You know, and because of that, there's going to be some kind of resurrection. Okay, this may be a second chance to end something, or this may be a very painful phone call. Some of you guys, everything is going to change, and you're going to be very self-sufficient. Okay, that further explains death to the deceitful. Right here, death to the deceitful. Pluto energy, Scorpionic energy, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. But some kind of completion, okay? And we even have the Tower here. So since the same thing happened for Virgo, it's kind of crazy, but we're gonna look up the Two of Wands, okay? First, I'm gonna intuitively read this before we grab my phone there and you know, see what's going on online with these traditional messages. But Libra, the Two of Wands is all about a portal. Okay, this was heavily in the Virgo reading. So if you're dealing with Virgo, or if you want to just know what's going on behind the scenes for you, I'd watch the Virgo reading for the hell of it, see if there's any additional messages. Two of Wands, though, there's a passionate choice here between comfort and growth. You know, you've turned your back on something that was sparked in the past. Now there's this new spark up ahead. This is something that could potentially change the direction of your world forever. It's a new path. This is a portal between the past and the future. Like, you know, where you've been so far and how far you have to go. This is expansion. This is the need to comfortably plan something. Okay, but it's interesting. There's a path. There is a path of destruction here. And maybe this does involve a tower. Maybe you choose a direction here in February going into March that kind of shocks somebody. Maybe in order to choose a certain path or make a certain decision in February, you're gonna have to let something else end and crumble. Okay, but let's go ahead and see what's going on as far as the online message here. And I am looking at the clock here. It's 4:44. So that to me, I don't know if any of you guys have been seeing 444. Okay, and you may know a specific Ashley, because I did have an Ashley text me just then. So that name may be important, but let's just go ahead and type in the Two of Wands. And my personal favorite website to use whenever I'm seeking extra clarity for a tarot card is Biddy Tarot, Biddy, just my personal favorite. So this card talks about future planning, progress, decisions, and discovery. Okay, so the Two of Wands shows a man dressed in red in a red robe and a hat, holding a small globe. The world is literally in his hands, marking the enormous potential before him if he can expand his horizons accordingly. I forgot to mention, Libra, for me personally, this card talks about comfort and growth. You can't grow if you want to be comfortable. You can't be comfortable if you want to grow. So there is a decision here between something you are comfortable with and something that could potentially expand you beyond your wildest imagination. So the world is literally in your hands, marking the enormous potential before him if he can expand his horizons accordingly. He stands within the confines of his castle, suggesting that while he is contemplating significant opportunities, the man has not yet left his comfort zone to pursue them. He is still very much in the planning phase. His hands rests on an upright wand, and a second wand is affixated to the castle's wall, a further sign that he is still not ready to venture out. In the background, the land is fertile while also rocky, promising that he has a good chance for success so long as he overcomes the challenges that will arise. So the Two of Wands takes the spark of inspiration from the Ace of Wands and turns it into a clear action plan. You went through the discovery phase and now you know what you want to manifest. You need to figure out how. You are exploring your options and carefully plotting out the path ahead, accounting for all possibilities and potential challenges. You are open to growth and exploring new territories so long as you maintain a level of certainty that your efforts will work out in the end. When the Two of Wands appears in a tarot reading, you are not ready to make your move. It is more important that you establish a clear plan before proceeding. The Two of Wands is also about discovery, particularly as you step outside your comfort zone and explore new worlds and experiences. It may take courage to set out, but this card gives you the confidence and self-knowledge. You know what your goal is, and you are sure of its eventful fulfillment. Let your situation and let your intuition and passion guide you as you confirm your next steps. The Two of Wands indicates that you are considering your long-term goals and aspirations as you are ready to plan for them and what you need to do to achieve them. You have already come so far, and now you feel ready for a change, this time with your long-term future in mind. You may be contemplating overseas travel, further education, or significant career switch to expand your horizons beyond your immediate environment. With careful planning and a moderate approach, you will set yourself up for success. Every two in tarot often represents decisions of some sort, which this two may make a choice between sticking with what you know and taking a risk. You understand the world has something bigger or more meaningful to offer you, yet you also realize that you must leave your familiar grounds to capitalize on this opportunity. Even though you are already invested a lot into your current circumstances, it is imperative that you step out and explore your options. Yeah, the universe is coming in to basically initiate that with the Tower. Okay, there may be a decision, again, that leads something crumbling down, but I think this is the end in the very shocking, unpredictable change to somewhere that has kept you comfortable. Like there's a relationship, a place, a job, something has kept Libra out there comfortable. And there's only so far ahead that you can see when you're just comfortable, right? Imagine if you were to step out of your comfort zone and plan even further ahead. Believe even more in yourself. The universe is coming in to shock you with a very unexpected path. Like, you know what, Libra, I know you planned for X, Y, and Z, but here's this path. It's going to look scary. It's going to look like if you choose this path that relationships and home environments and your sanity will all fall apart. But I feel very enticed by this Tower. It may not be appealing to a Libra to look down a path of chaos like this, but there'll be much to balance there, Libra. You will feel much more fair, and I think you'll feel more authentic choosing this very shocking path and journey for yourself, okay? Especially after you let some kind of deceit or lie. You know, it's interesting, we can even deceive ourselves, okay? So it may help you. You know, Libra, I know some of you guys may resonate with this. When we can't make a decision, sometimes our decisions make us, or sometimes one of the things or one of the paths or choices that we were going to choose that we were kind of stuck between, one of those things become no longer an option, or one of those things are destroyed. So that's a way of how our decisions can make us. I think that's what's going on here moving into March, okay? So that is what I have for you, Libra. Thank you guys so much for listening towards the end of February still. Hopefully this helped. If you have any comments, concerns, questions, please let me know. You can email me if you want to know more about the cards or the music in this reading, or if you want a personal tarot reading, you can find out how to contact me in my description box. So yeah, guys, hope February was pretty chill. Can't wait to see what March brings for all of us. I'll talk to you then. Bye.